What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Just answering a text. Just gonna be working on finishing these magnetization up so that I can prime these weapons and get them painted and get this to its home, the owner, and we will be done with this commission, and the owner can start using them and so forth. So anyway, I'm here. We're just going to start going through this and get started. So I'm magnetizing. I'm pretty much done almost. Little demonstration of my hard work right there. Bam, it's on there. Pretty good. Well, okay. And here's the missile rack. Goes right on here. That's on. Bam. There it goes. That has a weird lockdown on this one. Wonder why that one's not locking down. There it goes. So, I think this one works better. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So anyway, that's the goal right now. So I'm going to be doing some drilling, a little more drilling of holes and stuff. So anyway, so just working on these weapons, magnetizing them. I've got two different sizes of magnets. I got these little bitty ones like this, real tiny. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. And then I've got these large 3/16 size magnets. And I've been told that my mic is not good. Well, that's because I'm using the mic from the camera. I will be looking at getting an actual mic for the streams, but for now, this is all I have, unfortunately. So I apologize about that. But I'll do my best to clean up my audio and try to speak clearly and so forth. So just going to drill some holes into these, and hopefully I can get this thing to work right, so I can bond it with it. So I'll be doing some painting in a little bit. I just want to get through this process and whatnot. So because this right here has just been on my mind for a while, because I've had this commission the longest. It's my longest commission, and I need to get this one done. It was quite large for commission. So this one will be done by this weekend. Be done with it. Be so relieved to have a job done. It's got a sense of satisfaction to it all on its own. So without further ado, let's get started. So what I'm trying to do is I'm making sure the polarity matches. So, and then the part that this is going to be going up to is this one. So that's it. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to glue it down here. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's see. So this is a neat little tool to have when you do this kind of work. It's called if I can get my little, God dog, man, it really wants that tool. I didn't even take them on. All right, so let's start by taking this off. So this is called magnet stick. It's basically a cylinder with a north and a south side of the polarity and whatnot. So, okay, so this is the wrong side. So we want to do it on this side. Okay, so this helps me kind of push it into the hole and let the glue dry when I use it. Okay, so it's kind of cool. So let me get my glue. Oh, shoot, left my glue downstairs. Let me run downstairs and I'll grab my glue. I'll be right back. One moment. Okay, I'm back. I gotta get my glue. This is the glue I use. It's the Loctite super glue. So, let's see. So now I'm just going to put it in. Oops, can't see that. Okay. Now this is the boring part. Not too worried about, I can sand that down. This should be it. I want to make sure it's, yeah, there it goes, it's drying. It's pretty good. Once that's completely dry. So I did this with, I have to do this with both of them. But before I go through and do it on the second one, I need to make sure that this is going to work. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get it to stabilize as it rests against this. Look at that, I have the wrong polarity. That's what happens when you have the wrong polarity. I don't know how I did that, but I did it. It must have got turned around. Ah, what a frustration. So I have to rip it out. Keep it on my finger. Oh shoot, that was a mistake. I didn't mean to do that, sorry. Let me go ahead and push that in with the plastic piece. There we go. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'll file that down before I prime it to get the glue that's dried around it. It'll come right off with the file. Okay, so now it's still drying a little bit, but it should be okay to put it up against this. Okay, so there's that. Man, I don't like the way that looks. It should have been even, but it's not. All right, let me do this. So this goes on here. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't like that. See how it's crooked? I do not like that. It looks dumb. What I wanted it is up here. And that's supposed to have been the center. Why is it? Wait a minute, did that thing flip around again? It sure did. I can't believe this. Son of a gun. This is what's a pain about magnetizing weapons, is the polarity when they're this small. Now the big ones are not a problem. It's the small ones. Like this. Yeah, there, I got it out. Okay. I don't need that. Let's see, I'm gonna test this thing out. I don't know what this is, but it's going to disappear quick. Let's turn this thing around. Let me see. Testing this stuff out takes time. Oh, hey, what's this? All these magnets in here. See that? Wow, they just... You go down there. Alrighty. Okay. I think I see my problem. I messed up on the other part. This is inverted. Alright. Alright, bear with me a second. Okay. This is going to be a challenge. Get this out. But it's backwards. But you know what? I didn't do it on this one yet. Or did I? Let's see. I did. Let me see. See, those match perfectly. So I have to get it out. Because you want it to be the same on both of them. So, oh, here it comes. It's coming out. There she is. I'll pull it out with this now. There it goes. Bam, got it. Okay. Am I going to mess up again? Hold on a minute. I'm not thinking this through. My brain is not firing. So I want that to that. There, that's what I want. God, no. That's that. Push that in there. We're good to go. All right, let it stick. Okay. I think we got it. Okay, we're in business. All right, next. Let's get this one to go. Okay. me a second. Get my drill out.
I'm super pissed about these weapons.
All right. That might actually be beautiful.
Oh.
Let's see.
I had the new ephemera, right?
Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to dab a little bit of glue on it. Dab a little bit of glue on this. Just a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and just pow. It's got it. Let that dry. I think I've got it. Long time coming. I got a lot of sanding to do on these guys still when I start, before I prime them. But this is such an excellent. Let me go ahead and put a weapon inside there real quick. See how it handles the weight. Oop. Oh, it handles it like a champ. Great. This is awesome. Now the glue is not going to, man, done. Okay, well that's working, but this part's not. I just need to get a little more glue on it. Tiny, that'll do it. Okay, there it is. Let that sit for a little bit. I'm gonna touch it. Okay, last one. So this one, the hole's not done yet. What we need to do is get the side piece. What did I do with it? This one already has this side. Let's see how loose it is. I just didn't like that. So what I have to do is I have to get I'm going to drill that in the same spot. So first off, I have to mark it. And the way I mark it is I use a piece of paint. And then what I do is hit the top of the magnet. And then there you go. That's marking it. Pull it away. That's my drill point right there. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and drill. All right. Pretty good. Okay. Should be deep enough. Okay. We're going to do this one exactly like we did that one. We just cut a little work off of from our effort. Get rid of that paint first. I don't want none of that crap on there. So all that will do is dry. There it is. Picks it up brilliantly. All right. There she is. Bam. Right with the music too. How exciting for me. Sorry, I am excited because I'm nearing the end of this commission, and I want to get this to the customer, and I know they want to get their game going, especially these awesome looking units that they have. But yeah, I've got all this stuff magnetized. And this one doesn't work right. Something's wrong with the, I think it's, I may have that one reversed. One of these. See, that locks on pretty good. And this one doesn't do any problems. Yeah, so it's obviously one of these two. So now I have to figure out which one it is. Okay. Okay, so what I have to do is I'm going to have to remove these and flip them. Minor technicality, it's okay. Because you want them to snap into place, not just lay there. They don't look good. But right now, this one just doesn't do that. I might have to take this off, but we'll try without it. These guys are in there pretty deep, though. Oh, wait, here we go. There's one. Got it? We're going to do this one just like we did the other one. Let the magnets hit that, and then we're going to glue the sucker on. Just tightening it up so that it works the way it should. The biggest issue is making sure I got this right. Oh, let me do this. Okay, that's that. That's that. Well, you know what? This is the only one that was wrong. This always drives me nuts about magnets, man. It just drives me nuts. You think you got the polarity right when you're setting them up, and then, just. I don't know. Let's try to make it work. I don't know what that was. There she is. She's coming loose. What I may have to do is just color code it so that he uses the right one. That's what I'll do. I'll just color code this one on the bottom so that he uses the same one every time. Not really my ideal circumstances, but I don't want to have to go back and change all those again. It's a bit of a nightmare for me. So what we're going to do is just take this one, and I can color code the bottoms of them. There's that one. There's that one. Let's see. Put that there. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do is just color code them so that he'll just pop them on. He'll go on down the road with them. So. Where'd my glue go? Oh.
We did it. We did it. Okay. We got to this part.
Okay. All right, just glue this here. I got him. I got him. Mission accomplished. They're in place. So now these will stick to that one every single time. Then I gotta color code them, which I'll do a certain color under here to match that, and then here, so. But that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so they're fully magnetized. We're done with this project. We're just gonna prime them and then paint them. This project will be done this weekend. So, it's a quiet night.
Who's on there?
That, I'm not sure who that is. Some people just come in here, they lurk, they come, they go, they come, they lurk. That's how they do it. Now sometimes there's people in there that you can't see. It's just that thing is, you can't trust it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sometimes there's maybe two in there, then all of a sudden the number will pop up and so forth, so. So I'm done with this. Now I get to move on to painting. All right.
Says tarnish.
Okay. So that's the work I did earlier, remember? Bam, goes right on there. Perfect. Every single time. We're gonna check this. This is a perfect thing. See how it goes. There, perfect. Good. That's what the customer wants. And I'm done. It is a chore magnetizing, that is for sure. So, all right, we're gonna move away from this. Bear with me a second, cleaning my desk off, getting ready to move to painting. Excuse me. These are thick molded.
I wasn't shifting it airbrushing.
Nope, not tonight. Okay. All right, so this was something I did the other night. I did a molten sword. I didn't do it on the stream. I was practicing it, so I did the molten sword, and I've got a lot of positive comments on it. So yeah, I would try. I'm gonna try to do a tutorial on this at another time. This was my first time doing the molten sword. It came out pretty cool, I think. So anyway, so this is the writer. I'm gonna stop on him for now.
What
I'll
did
come
you say?
back.
Multi what?
Molten sword.
Molten?
Molten sword.
What's molten?
It looks like it's on fire.
So like lava?
Yeah, looks like it's burning sword.
Okay, so molten.
Yeah, that's my wife in the background, Diane Meyer. That's the other half of Minis by Meyer. So, but but yeah, this is a molten sword. This is my first attempt at it. I think it's pretty good. So anyway,
Hold on, what are you listening to?
Music I'm listening to is called Dirt and Fire. It's Eternal Eclipse. Forgotten Odes. We're going to get past that one. I don't want to listen to that. It's a non-copyright music, so I don't get any demonetization through YouTube and so forth. And Twitch, I don't get any copyright infringement. So I've decided on a horse color. We're going to go with a dark brown. I forget the name. They call it, there's a name for it in horses. Somebody told me, but that's the color we're going to go with. So I could stay with the black, but we're going to go with a kind of a, man, what was that called? I don't know. It was a dark brown, but anyway. So
like caramel? Or?
There's a horse name for it. Actually, there is an actual name for this brown for horses, and I don't want to say it wrong, and you know, it's kind of this color brown. Kind of it's maybe a little lighter than this, but I'm gonna lighten it up a little. It's like, yeah, see kind of that color you see right there. I don't know what that's called though.
Chestnut?
No. You know what? It might be chestnut. That sounds weird.
Hickory?
No.
There's bay, there's brown, there's black, and there's chestnut.
I'm gonna look real quick. What was it? It's in a chat that I was in. Hang on one second. You're almost there. Almost there. Actually, I think you're right. It is chestnut. Sorry.
All right.
So we're gonna go with a chestnut color on the horse. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. Some water in our paint, and let us begin.
How much water are you going to add to the paint?
Not much. I just add like a couple drops. Mix it in really good. So.
And this is acrylic paint?
Yep, this is acrylic paint. This is Citadel brand, Mornfang Brown. This is the paint I'm using right now. I will lighten it up a little bit But right now I'm using the darker colors first.
Are you gonna use a wash?
Probably will, yes, but that'll come later. Listen to you.
What?
My wife over here using terms she learned this weekend. My goodness. She asked me if I was going to use a wash. She's sound like a pro already.
So is that a color that you picked, or did the customer pick that color?
I picked it. He said whatever colors I want on the horse. So I asked a couple people what would be a nice color, and I was told you should try doing a chestnut color. So I like the chestnut color. I think it's nice. It'll look good. I'm going to try to dazzle it a lot. I don't know what color the armor is going to be yet, the armor on this horse, but we'll figure something out.
Now, did you prime it, or it came pre-primed?
I primed it black. You notice it's going to need a couple layers because it's the black is coming through on this brown paint.
Now, why did you black prime it?
Well, originally I was thinking of doing a black horse, but I thought that was kind of nah. I didn't want to do it. It was just blah. So I just didn't want to do it. So I chose to stick with change it to a brown. And the black will allow me to at least try to keep it dark, a dark color. Because the black will darken it up to some degree.
Why is it always so difficult? What are we doing wrong?
All right. And it's not important to be exact when I'm painting this part. I'm kind of messy. You don't have to be exact. That'll all come later. Right now we're just trying to get the base coat down, which typically takes the longest.
So did you glue it to the base, or?
Nope, that came like this. So,
Okay.
yeah, so the base came like this. So. Yeah, I'm already really liking this color for the horse.
Now, what is this model from?
I don't know exactly what it's from, but I know he's using it in Age of Sigmar, Warhammer fantasy battles. That's what he's using it for. So. Yeah, and of course, that's the rider that I was showing you with the sword, this flaming molten sword. Now, I'm not. I think what the hair is going to probably stay black, the horse hair. So if you look real close, you can see that it needs another coat of the brown. The black is just bleeding through because this paint I thinned it down a little more, but I added only just a drop, and it's still, every time I use it, it does that every single time. So I'm getting more of it. Adding just a little bit of water, mix it in there.
So why do you shake the paint before you pour it?
Okay, so I do that because the paint tends to settle at the bottom and separate from the paint medium. So the pigment and the medium separate as it sits. So I shake it to get it, mix it back up. That's pretty much it. So like, let me show you. Like if I open this one, this is a good example. No, this is airbrush one. Here's a regular Lothran blue. This is unshaken. Open it up. It's not, it's very runny in places. You can hardly see it, but it's very runny. You have to mix it up in there. Now see, that's a lot better looking brown coverage. It's a lot smoother looking. This guy's got a lot of detail on him. All the happy horses. The strokes that I'm using are just medium, little short strokes to apply the brown paint. Wow, that's really coming out nice. That brown. And see, this is why you apply a second coat, because you can see, yep, that's like that. That's what it's like, almost a brown black.
Mm-hmm.
I can emulate that. I can get that. So, thank you for the like, Sean. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is, I like this model now that I got the brown on there. Send that picture to me. I'm going to try to emulate that. I should be able to get that, that brown to black color in the
Now,
horsehair.
there's two different ones. There's this one.
No, I like the other one.
Okay.
That brown to black coloring is nice. Oh, yeah, it's a good looking brown. Good choice. I'm going to have to thank Ned for that suggestion. The man knows his colors. Horse colors. Okay. Now, what color should his armor be? Should I do the brass? See, the chainmail is going to be silver or metal, gold metal. Okay, that's all in here. And we've got some cloth. I'm probably going to go with a red for the cloth.
Like royal red.
Yeah, a very bright red.
Now, has the horse been in battle?
I'm sure it has. I'm thinking I might do brass color.
Like, is there a story behind it?
I'm not really sure if there is. Yeah, we're gonna go with a brass color. So this is going to be the Balthazar Gold. Wait a minute. Let me see how this paint looks real quick. This is called the Lax Gold. No, it's too bright. Too bright. So Balthazar Gold.
We need another clean tray.
Yeah, I'm going to switch that out. All right, Balthazar Gold. See, this one is getting towards the bottom. I'm going to have to break out my new jar of this. Here it is. All right, so I'm going to go back over to the Balthazar. New bottle. Hmm? I'm going to need a lot of this because he has a lot of armor on. This showing up right?
Reopen it. You're stuck. Keeps knocking me off.
I think it's going to need 2 coats of this stuff.
So did you decide to keep his tail black or?
Oh, I haven't. I'm not going to paint the hair until later. The horsehair will be done.
Christmas in July.
Wow. That's what happens when you put it on random.
It goes completely random.
Yep. Huh. Oh, dude. It's like, what the heck?
Sounds like Winds of War or Dr. Zhivago.
Well, I don't know. I'm starting to second guess my choice on the armor color. Doesn't seem. Let me see how it looks with the chainmail. Because it's almost hidden with the brown. It's not a good contrast color. Let me finish this part and then I'll decide. Well, I don't think I need to decide anymore. I don't think it's going to work. That's okay. We can paint over it with some a
So
different
yeah, that's a good question. So if you pick a color and you don't like it, you can always
paint over it. Yep. So I am not liking that. So what I'm gonna do is,
Do you have to let it dry?
yeah, I gotta let it dry a little bit. It dries fairly quickly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do a lead belcher. No, we're gonna do Iron Hands steel on it. But I'm gonna add a little something to it because I want it to be a little darker color than just the silver. So I'm going to add a little bit of a wash to it, a black wash. Because Iron Hands steel is a little bit brighter silver paint. So I'm going to add a little bit of a black medium to it, or black wash to it. And that's going to be our one and only Nuln oil. No, that's not Nuln
One
oil.
and only what?
Nuln oil.
No.
No, Nuln. Nuln oil. It's black wash. Just going to use a little bit of it in there. This will be also act as our water element for the for it. Let's go ahead and mix it in there. See, it darkens it up. Yeah, there you go. That's what I want. All right. Yeah, that's going to be a lot better. We'll still need 2 coats of the silver.
Kind of looks pewter.
Kind of does. Yeah. When I add the second coat, it'll really change it up.
You can see the black wash.
Yep. That's why I did it that way.
So why did you add the black wash to the paint and not wait?
That way, it's a good mix. It darkens the paint right away rather than having to wait. And plus, oh my God, what the heck?
It's Celtic.
We'll leave it there. I added it because I wanted it to be darker immediately on application.
It's very brave heart.
So that's already helped it out. Now I can still see the brass color, but it'll go away when I do it again. Thank you for the like, Reed.
I'll be right back. I gotta go pee right now. I can smell the difference. That's funny. No, that's funny. That's really funny.
This is an interesting model. It's got a skull here, not skull, but a bone set here. Um, it's got hands here, skulls. Yeah, he's pretty tough looking fella. This is the rider. So,
Yeah,
all
so
right.
Richard's running next week on his fucking day where he's I have never been very impressed. So. Oh, just right before stuff. Oh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. How do I do that? Oh, go to pyramids,
Same paint.
weapons, Doris. Okay. It's, I had said it was like the pro gift, but I didn't realize I had to go build it, so. Cool line. Yeah. This isn't great. I'm almost,
Looks pretty good.
Just take my shield off the ground now. Come on, what's her name is fucking, on it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I think it's called Tenant Livia. Uh, yeah, two-handed Mikado. Okay, light ballistic. I have that ready for when you pop in. Bye.
Actually doing the brass color on top of that, I mean, as a first coat, has actually provided an interesting contrast to the way this guy looks. Yeah, that actually is pretty interesting setup. I'm digging it. Cool. All right, folks, so that's going to be it for me tonight. I do appreciate everyone that dropped by. Thank you. I want to say thank you to my wife who was here, Diane. It was a big help for her, having her here on my side. She left now. She went to go do something else. Yeah, so appreciate it. Everybody have a good night. We'll see y'all next time. I'll be back, should be back on Friday, weather permitting. So, see y'all next time.